Hey YouTube world, we have a battery that won't take a charge. We're going to see if we can fix that. Stick with us. So I've got a battery here. It shows absolutely no voltage, so I'm gonna have to put it on the charger. And notice, it's a brand new battery. I was gone for right at 2 months. Car wasn't started. Come back, this battery is completely dead. I don't know. Parasitic draw is more than likely the cause, but it does aggravate me. Buy a new battery. They just don't make things like they used to, people. That's just my opinion. Yeah, this is the battery. So I'm gonna put a battery charger on here, and we'll go from there. All right, so we got the old Harbor Freight battery charger, and I have to say I kind of like the battery charger. We'll make sure you put the negative and the positive on. Flip this on, and it's showing. See that or not? It might not show on the camera. It's saying this thing has 4.7 volts. This battery is dead. So we're going to put a charge on it, I guess. Wow. This battery, it says a 3-year free replacement warranty. I just bought this thing. I have doubts. I bet it's right out of warranty. So yeah, hopefully it will take a charge. We'll just have to see. Kind of wondering if this battery is going to be completely shot. This is wrong. What does that mean? It's labeled correctly, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to have to figure out if this battery is going to take a charge or not. Okay, y'all, so here's the deal. The battery I need to use to work on this winch right here is this Everstart. And it keeps showing a decel or desol and wrong on my charger. I've looked it up, and it looks like that I'm probably going to need to try to get a little voltage, a few amps in the battery. And some people suggest hooking some jumper cables to a running vehicle, hooking that to the battery and getting a little charge built up in it, then hooking it back to the charger where the charger can recognize it and hopefully do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this out of the way, pull this battery closer. I'm going to hook it to the Expedition here and see if I can't get enough juice in that battery to where the battery charger will pick up and put a charge on it. We'll see. All right, we're in the old Expedition here. Going to throw the keys in here. I'm not going to crank it just yet. We're going to pop the hood, get away from the dinging. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna hook them to the dead battery first. Have them hooked up here, have them hooked up there. Get in here, crank the truck, watch the battery blow up. And I have had a battery blow up on me one time. Well, not on me, but had a Chevy S10 that the battery, we had it charging and it just blew up. I guess it was completely dry or something. But anyway, this is the setup right here. We'll let the old Expedition run some of that cheap gas and let the alternator charge, hopefully charge some of this battery here. And if we can get a little bit of charge on here, maybe when we hook the battery charger to it, it'll pick it up and continue the charge. These cables actually need a good cleaning. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay, so I went and grabbed the cheapest voltmeter in the world. I don't really know if it's in the world or whatever, but anyway, I've had this voltmeter probably 8 years now. I think I paid $4 for it. I think that's right. I've used this voltmeter, multimeter on so many jobs, it's unreal. One of the best little investments you'll ever make. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to go ahead and test on this battery while it's hooked to the jumper cables and to the other vehicle. Now, why would I possibly be checking it? I know this battery's dead, right? Yeah, but I want to make sure I have a good connection between the Expedition battery and this battery, so I know that it's actually getting the voltage that is being produced by the alternator. This is the way to find out. Set your voltmeter to or your multimeter to volts DC, and as you can see, we are at 1333, which means we are getting power from the alternator on the Expedition transferred over from these jumper cables to this dead battery. So we're just going to let it run like this for a little bit. Like I said, we're going to run a little bit of that cheap gas in that Expedition and put a little charge on this battery and see if we can't get it to recondition. Okay, I'm going to try to give you guys a good look here at the multimeter so you can see the voltage that we're getting through here, so you know that it is at least getting the voltage sent to this battery. Hopefully it'll pick up and have a little bit of a charge to where the battery charger can pick up on it after that and continue to charge it. All right, I've had this on with the truck for a few minutes. Just make sure it's still been getting the charge. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these. All right, now I'm going to check with them removed and see if there's any charge that's been taken. It's showing almost 12 volts. Now, how is that possible? Let's hook it back up to the charger and see what's happening. Something fishy going on here, folks. Something fishy. Let's see what it does now. But hey, yeah, it's going up now instead of down. It was a while ago trickling down and not working over here. So 12 volt, 2 amp charge. Reconditioning has not come back on. It's actually working now, so that did work. So let's recap for all you folks following along at home. You ready? Pulled this battery out of a car. Battery is not very old. December 2019. It's the Max EverStart. EverStart, yeah. 3-year replacement warranty, 51, 500 cold cranking amp. The group size 51. We set it on the charger. Charger was saying it was desulfated and not good, needs reconditioned, wouldn't work. Put the battery on some jumper cables and hooked it to the good old Expedition. We left it hooked to the Expedition through the jumper cables for right at 10 minutes and confirmed that it was actually getting voltage from the alternator, and it worked. So the battery seems to be taking a charge now. We're gonna let it charge and we'll get back to the original video. So you might see this video doubled because I'm gonna show, we'll probably put a video out about what we had to do to get this battery going, just so we can get to the real job at hand, which is that winch. Okay, we're gonna let her charge. I'll be back with you. So it's the next day. I had to move from the back of the Ford pickup truck in underneath the carport here. I had a rainstorm that blew in. You should have seen me. It was a disaster trying to get everything brought in here so it doesn't get wet. But anyway, this is what we're having, what I came out to here on the battery charger. So it does look like the battery has taken a full charge. I'm going to take the leads off and get the multimeter, and we're going to check and see if what we have on the battery. I've done the best I can. I do believe it is charged though. So yeah, victory, I think. Gotta see if I can lay this where it can be seen here. 12.58. That's really, I mean, it's 12 volts. I'd rather it be about 12.8. So we'll try it, but I'll probably put this battery back on the charger at a low, probably a 2 amp charge again, and try to just rebolster it. But anyway, hopefully that's good enough. Well, we were able to get this battery to take a charge again, which I was kind of skeptical of, but hey, it did work. So if you run into a situation where you have a battery that has 0 voltage, won't take a charge, You hook your battery charger to it and nothing happens, or it's saying it's a dead cell, this method may actually work for you. Might be worth a try. Appreciate you joining me here on the channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing to the channel. A lot of great content coming up soon. If you haven't hit the like or subscribe button, you know, it's free to do. If you don't mind taking a minute to do it, I appreciate it. It helps me get more videos like this out to you. Check out some of the stuff on the channel. You might like it. Until next time, guys, we'll see you.